Hello everyone, I welcome you all to another exciting and learning session by the Powerhouse Ideas. In this video, we'll be covering a multi-time frame analysis. Means we'll be considering the positional point of Nifty also, like what Nifty can do in the coming days. Then we'll be covering what Nifty can do on Monday on intraday basis. I'll be also covering in this video that why on Thursday I was positive that bears can be trapped on Friday, and it exactly happened. The bears got trapped on Friday. Whosoever made a put position on Thursday was trapped. So I'll be starting with a complete analysis of Nifty and Bank Nifty both. Before starting this video, let us do a deal. If you don't get any kind of value or any kind of value addition, or you didn't like this video, okay, so you can go without liking this video, right? But if you find this video interesting and you find one of its kind available on YouTube channel, okay, then I request all of you to at least like this video and tell me in the comments that you liked it. Because guys, see, it takes a lot of effort. I am a very busy person these days and going through a lot of assignments, lot of work. Still, I take out time, make it a point that I leave no chance to educate all of you. So I want all of you to kindly take out some time, like the video, comment on the video, because that will be consuming a very less time from your time schedule, but making a video is a big task. Now on the screen, onto the analysis, we'll be discussing about Nifty first, then we'll be discussing about Bank Nifty also. So it can be a little lengthy video, but make it short. You attend it till the end because I'll be giving you a lot of knowledge in this video. So on the screen, you can see that it's a weekly chart of Nifty 50. Nifty 50 weekly chart is on the screen, and you can see two boxes over here. One is a red box and one is a yellow box. If any one of you knows the significance that what and how are the price action different in these two boxes, you can pause this video right now, comment in the comment section that you know this, and if you don't, kindly see this video that what I have to say about the price action being formed. So earlier, like when I was making the previous videos, I was always telling you a pattern like this. It was a kind of a broadening pattern. You can see it clearly that market was behaving this way. But in this yellow area, the pattern has changed. Means the pattern which was forming like this before, now a pattern like this is forming. The contraction is happening. The range is shrinking. That means that we might be having a good breakout onto one side and have a good movement. You can see it clearly over here. Why I said this? Because you can see that this trend line over here and this trend line over here, every time price goes up, it touches the lower trend line, then again the lower trend line. But this time it did not happen. It braked below the previous support, but was not able to touch it over here and has started bouncing from very between. So this is something which is happening different in this chart. The price is contracting, the volatility is contracting, and if we get a breakout on the upside, we'll discuss that what can happen. But this is important that you see a chart from a macro point of view, from a bigger time frame point of view, so that you can understand that what is exactly happening in the stock market or in this index. It gives you an edge in trading. Even if you're in like intraday, you understand what is happening in the chart and you trade with the trend, because the most important thing is trading with the trend. Now let us move to the daily time frame and analyze this further. I'll be taking you with so much of knowledgeable information that I am sure that you will be liking and commenting on this video. I'm very sure. Okay. So this is the pattern in front of you. Let us draw that pattern on weekly again. We will be using that in daily and intraday time frame. I'll tell you how. So I'm drawing that pattern with a trend line in front of you. I'll be selecting trend lines and draw that pattern over here. It's somewhat like this. Wait a second. Let me adjust the chart first. Let me bring it a bit down. Yeah. So there was an upward trend line like this and a downward trend line like this. We have connected the maximum points. You can see no body has been like cut through. It has been connecting the wick or the top of the body, and no body has been cut through. A proper trend line has been drawn, right? Now let us also draw the second pattern, and it will be helping us surely in our analysis. I'll tell you how. Kindly be with me till the end. I'll be giving you a lot of knowledge today. And this is weekend. It's like good to learn something new every day. Okay, so I've drawn the upper trend line, and I can also draw a trend line like this without cutting any of the patterns. So you can clearly see that the trend or the formation of what exactly the structure is Nifty is changing right now. Nifty has not touched the lower trend line and has started moving up. So what is the implication? What can be done? We will discuss. Now let us move to the daily time frame and discuss this further. I am removing this colorful boxes because this will create a bit of problem in understanding the chart. So I'm removing this. The concept has been clear to all of you, I suppose. Now guys, look clearly what the daily chart is telling us. You can see it over here. They are a kind of a resistance. You can see it over here. I'm highlighting that for you somewhere over here. Wait a second. Yeah. So somewhere over here, this is a kind of a resistance was over here. Market break out above it, but was not able to sustain. As soon as it came this area, it created a green candle, but was not able to sustain. Same way, we are having a resistance over here. We had a breakout and a pullback, and now a green candle. Green candle was seen over here also. Green candle was seen over here also. What we need is a continuation to prove that a point which was earlier behaving as a resistance is now working as a support. So green candle over here, if we get it, it can be a continuation candle. One more important thing over here, when we had a breakout of this area, the price consolidated near it because it was a strong support or resistance zone over here. But in this case, it did not happen. Price significantly moved upwards, came back for a retest, and the previous candle is a candle like this, which shows that the buyers have taken control in this area. The price went down, but the sellers could not control and the buyers took the control. So this is something positive happening, which did not happen over here. We broke down and again we went into a downtrend. So this is an important point to note over here, that this yellow area, I'm always telling you the significance of this area. This yellow area, if I tell you what is this area, you can exactly draw it on your chart as well. So this area is 15,877 to 15,927. You can round it off to 15,870 to 15,930, right? This you can see on the right of the screen. So this is an important area which we understood. So daily pay, itna hi analysis, and we understood that everyone who, if you are a newcomer on my channel as well, always understand guys, always understand whether it's any index, whether it's any stock, it moves in an uptrend like this. There are every chances when the price breaks above the previous high, it takes a support of that previous high only. And same way, the price break above the previous high and it's trying to take a support of the previous high while creating a higher high. So this is a pattern which is exactly forming in the index, and I also predicted somewhere in this way. I'll explain you how I predicted that Friday could have been a green day. I was not trading, to be a very good disclaimer that I didn't trade it on Friday, but yes, I am not trading in options these days because swings are giving us good money, so I'm not trading in options. It requires a lot of time. So big disclaimer, I predicted it, but I didn't trade it. To be very honest, I don't want to brag that I made a lot of money. No, I didn't. Okay, but I just gave my analysis, and many of the people made money, but I did not. I just made money in swings that day. So this is all about the daily time frame. Now let us move to the hourly time frame and discuss a bit deeper. And now you will be trying to understand that what can possibly happen on an intraday basis on Monday. So you can see over here this yellow area, which I've already told you. This yellow area, which I've already told you. Let me select the pen first. Wait a second. I don't know, when I select the software, the system or screen starts working very slow, but then it's okay. We'll manage. Let the pen come first. And you can see over here that this area was working as a resistance. Now the price has come back and started respecting this area as a support. What happened on Friday? The price broke out. And one more important thing, guys, you can see weakness on hourly chart over here. You can see a weakness on hourly chart. I'm showing you what I'm trying to say. You can see a weakness on hourly chart over here. That is a pattern of a downtrend. But if you open the daily chart, it is just like this. It is not a downtrend. So it depends upon a time frame you are trading. Every time frame has a different trend. On a daily time frame, you might be seeing only a retest, but on a hourly time frame, you will be seeing a short-term downtrend. But it's a corrective move. This smaller time frame move is a corrective move of a bigger time frame, right? So these kind of minute details you need to understand. You need to see what is the overall trend. What are we doing? Why I was bullish? This was one of the reasons. We were having a daily uptrend. There was a breakout and a retest was coming. So there were every chances that one day it bounces from here. And I said, okay, bears फंस सकते हैं, and they actually got trapped on that day, right? So now let us understand. Now what market was doing was, market was creating some kind of this kind of pattern over here. Now see what you will immediately see. Are you able to see something over here? Yes, I think you are right. We are able to see an inverted head and shoulder pattern. An inverted head and shoulder pattern is somewhat like this. It signifies that the price was going down. If we see like this, the price was going down. It created a new low. Why does this pattern work? What exactly happens in this pattern? We know this pattern is a bullish pattern, but why it is a bullish pattern? The price was falling like this. It was creating lows, but this time it created a low which was higher than the previous low. This gave a sign that the previous trend is stopping. The previous trend might change, but that will happen after breakout of the neckline. This is the reason why an inverted head and shoulder pattern works. Just like remembering that this is a head and shoulder pattern, it will work after a breakout, is like you're not understanding the market. You are just memorizing them. You need not memorize that. You need to understand the chart. What the chart is telling you. Every chart tells a story. हर एक चार्ट के पास एक चीज बताने को होती है, हमें सुनना आना चाहिए, ठीक है? So there is a kind of a head and shoulder pattern forming up. Let us delete all this and again make it. The system is getting slow. I'm sorry for that, but I'll make sure that you get a lot of information. So I'm deleting all this. So what we see is, wait a second, guys. Yeah. So what we see is that the price, I'm sorry, wait a second, that the price was forming a lower high and lower low pattern, but over here, somewhere over here, it created a head and shoulder pattern. This black image is coming on the screen. It will take a second, some seconds, and we will like get rid of it. I don't know why it's happening. Kindly bear with me, because good content sometimes happens with like a lot of problem. I'm trying to make a bigger video for you, but that's okay. I'll try and make it and complete it. So now we are back on the screen. We are like seeing that a trend like this was forming on the chart, which is clearly seen. You can see this on an hourly chart as well. This is a neckline area. This is a neckline area, and if we get a breakout, we will be having a breakout of a head and shoulder pattern. Then this head and shoulder pattern will be said to have formed properly. So what is the neckline area? We need to keep that in mind, because that is very important area. Now next we will be going to the 15-minute time frame and include the Nifty 50 analysis, and we'll be moving to Bank Nifty, but let us conclude. So the level of 16,048 से लेके 16,066 is the neckline of this inverted head and shoulder pattern, which most probably seems to be breaking out with a gap up opening, because right now SGX Nifty has closed at 16,215, which is somewhere over here. 16,215 is somewhere over here. So we can see a big gap up and a breakout. Positivity was already in the chart. if you were seeing this pattern, you would have carried some of the calls, but I am not doing that because carrying away positions overnight is very risky, and that too on a weekend is very, very risky. So now let us move to the 15-minute time frame and conclude what we have in this chart. So now, for example, I've connected a trend line. This trend line was a weekly trend line which I have drawn for you. Now the trend line will hold important. I'm showing you the trend line again. You can see we draw this trend line, and this trend line will be holding importance, a very much importance in our intraday analysis. I'll tell you why. So this trend line which is coming from the upside is a weekly trend line. For example, if Nifty opens where SGX Nifty right now is 16,215, it opens somewhere over here, then immediately we are not sitting into a CE, because I have already told you that the market moves like this. Whether it's any time frame, it will move like this. It will retrace and then move upwards. So we will be having a big move. You can say a parabolic move. There are every chances that the market starts coming down when it opens. We have two important levels over here, right? Two important levels. We can see over here that this is the previous resistance and the previous support. What is this area? Let us identify this area and see what is this area, so that you can know that what is the importance of this area. This area is 16,130 से लेके 16,146. So there are every chances as if market opens over here as SGX Nifty is telling us, like over here, somewhere over here. I'm waiting for the pen to come. Yeah. So if market opens somewhere over here, don't blindly sit into a CE. Let the market come down. Over here, we are having this important area as a support, and also this bigger time frame trend line. So there are multiple confluences that we get some bounce from here, creating a double bottom pattern, and then start moving up. As soon as we see a bullish pattern or something like rejection from the downside and break of a trend line nearest to this area, we can take a CE. Very simple, right? With proper logics. Very simple with proper logic. Now what if market opens somewhere over here but does not give us any kind of bullish signals and straight away start moving down? This will be your second area wherein you will be looking only for CE, not for PE right now, because this is a previous day high, this is today's high as well, means the last day high as well. This is Friday, and this I suppose is Thursday, right? So these are the two highs, daily highs. So we will be again seeing some kind of a bullish pattern over here. Then our first target will be this, and in case we are sitting over here, then our first target will be this, because this area has been working as a resistance. So this is how you trade level to level. Now this is a situation of a gap up. Now what if market opens flat? If market opens flat and crosses above today's high, we can easily sit into a PE because the trend is already up. The trend is already up. We can easily sit into a PE and target for this area or maybe this trend line, because this trend line is a larger time frame, bigger time frame trend line, and can work as a resistance, right? So this we have talked about the flat opening. When are we sitting into a PE? We are not sitting into a PE until and unless this area is broken. This area is somewhere around. I'll tell you one more scenario where you can sit on a PE, but let us understand this first. So this area is 15,927 से लेके 15,877. After break of this area, then only we are looking for a CE, because this is also a hourly trend line area. I'm drawing it on the screen for you so that you can understand it very better and break down the chart into a very simplest form. So you can draw a trend line like this. So till the time this trend line is not broken, we are not going for a PE for Monday. One more scenario where we can see that a PE can be taken. I'll tell you. Let us move to the daily time frame for that. Last thing for Nifty, then we will be moving to the Bank Nifty. Beautiful analysis with all this detailed analysis. Kindly be with me till the end. I will make sure that you guys at least don't make losses. If you're not into profit, you don't make losses. Now, as I told you in the starting of the video, that whenever the price moves, the price moves in this way, right? We are currently forming this kind of pattern only. Now, if a price has to form a double top pattern, then this area is very important. If it has to fall from this area again, where it was working as a resistance, this is a very strong area. If it has to fall from this area, then what can be the probable scenario? Now, this is the important area, and this is the previous high. If price has to form a double top and fall from here, we need to see this area and what price action happens over here. Now, let us see that how can we take a PE over here. Let us move to the 15-minute time frame. Last analysis for Nifty, then for Bank Nifty we are switching. Now, if price opens somewhere over here, in a gap up scenario, let the pen come first. Price opens somewhere over here and still start moving upwards. We are in a big parabolic move, buddy move without any retracement. And if price creates a bearish pattern and a break of a neckline, you can keep a stop loss immediately above this and can only sit into a PE into this situation. No other situation. Why I am saying this situation? Because on daily also it's a very important level. Bigger time frame levels hold very much importance on intraday. So this can be one opportunity for PE, but a risky one because you're trading against the trend. So we will be keeping a very strict stop loss, but you can sit into a PE. So I have explained you the entire Nifty analysis with logic. Abhi tak agar maza aaya, you enjoyed this video, so tell me in the comments. Don't go without commenting on this video. Now let us move to the Bank Nifty analysis. On Bank Nifty chart, I have saved some time. You can see similar kind of pattern. Bank Nifty chart was also creating a pattern like this, but this time it has not went down to the lower trend line. Rather, it has created a base with a triple bottom. You can see clearly on the chart. It's not something which I have created. This is very much visible, right? So weekly basis pay, this area is very important. There are every chances that just like Nifty can certainly reach excuse me, just like Nifty can certainly reach over here. Let me tell you which level. Yeah, this level, this previous high level. There are chances that the Bank Nifty also reaches that previous high. But we are traders who trade positions in indexes on intraday basis. So let us understand it better in detail. So in daily time frame, you can see that Nifty Bank or Bank Nifty is weaker as compared to the Nifty 50 chart. Why I am saying this is because you can see that on Friday, the last trading day, Nifty 50 was able to close above its opening high point. You can say the entry point, it was able to close above the opening point, but Bank Nifty was not able to close above the opening line. Nifty 50 was also able to break above the trend line and is near the previous high, but this is not the case in Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty is a bit weaker than Nifty 50 right now. So there are chances if Bank Nifty faces rejection from here, it will stop Nifty 50 for also going upwards, and we can see a slight downfall or a sideways movement in both the indexes. Maybe Nifty 50 will lead the fall, but there are chances that Nifty 50 influences Bank Nifty influences Nifty 50. And we also know that Nifty 50 is approaching an important area of a daily resistance, right? So what we concluded over here till now is that Bank Nifty is looking weaker. Now let us complete the analysis by taking 2 or 3 more minutes and see what is happening. Let us go to the 15-minute time frame. Now over here you can see, and if you compare it with Nifty 50, there is some difference which you need to understand. That what is the difference? You can see a pattern of a kind of a head and shoulder pattern over here. Means Nifty has created a new low, sorry, and a pattern like this is being formed on Nifty. But is that so on Bank Nifty? Let us see. You can see that there is no such pattern on Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty is still weaker as compared to it. What is the pattern being formed? Let us see very clearly, very deeply. And if we see, I'm waiting for my pen again. This is disturbing me like hell. Look, and we can see a pattern like this forming on Bank Nifty. It has created two lows, but this leg is missing. So what can be expected over here? If Bank Nifty also opens at a gap up position, which there are chances, this level will be holding very much important, as it was becoming a support over here, then a resistance over here. If market opens over here and Bank Nifty also, sorry, Nifty 50 also opens the daily resistance, then there are chances that the trade of Nifty 50, which I told you for PE, might get very much successful and we get a rejection and a fall from here. So there are chances that Monday can be a sideways day or a red candle. These are just anticipation, seeing the price action. But if we get a trade as per us, we will be also be looking for a CE and a PE. All the scenarios have been told. So what if Bank Nifty opens gap up below this level? You can highlight this level on your chart. Below this level and faces rejection. So same way, whenever it will break the neckline, we will be sitting into a PE. If Bank Nifty opens gap up and closes above this, then seeing the scenario in Nifty 50, we can go for a trade in over here of CE also. We are not sitting into a PE if market opens flat till the time it does not closes below this area, because this area has been working as a support, or we can see a small head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulder pattern can also be seen over here, right? So if Bank Nifty opens gap up, this area is important, which I have already highlighted. If Bank Nifty opens flat, then also this area gets important for a CE. Close above this only will be a CE position. For PE, we can see for rejections on a gap up and a start moving down. And for a PE over here, we can see for a closing below this. Why I have completed this analysis very fast? Because I don't trade in Bank Nifty. This is just as per your request, so that you can also understand how to trade both the indexes. So if you like anything in this video, whether it's our dedication, it's our hard work, it's our way of explaining or way of breaking down the chart, then I request all of you to kindly comment in the comment section and what you like, and also don't go by without liking this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till the time, take care. Bye bye.